Hello, my name's Laura from Nourishing. You might have seen on my Instagram that I've set up a Mindful May challenge. This is basically, I'm challenging myself and hopefully some of you to dedicate some time every day to do something that's mindful. So this morning I did a bit of mindful yoga, but today I also wanted to talk to you a little bit about how mindfulness and eating can interrelate. So there's been a study that has shown that every day we take 227 decisions around food, which is quite a lot, and it's not surprising that quite often these decisions can be made mindlessly. So I'm really interested about the interaction between mindfulness and eating, and I've found some studies that have kind of shown that people who practice mindfulness quite often are more in control of their decisions when it comes to food, and sometimes even have been shown to enjoy food more. And I think this is because it kind of teaches us the elements of really taking part in the experience, to not kind of reach for those crisps and get to the bottom of the packet without really realising that you've eaten some. Or we've all kind of been there, but maybe even watching TV and kind of picking on chocolates, and all of a sudden you realise there's a mound of wrappers. So mindfulness really does have the potential to kind of change the decisions we make around food. And that's the reason why, when I was doing my master's in nutritional therapy, I looked to dedicate my dissertation to looking at mindfulness and eating. So what I did is I set up an experiment with some people within my workplace at the time, and I put on an experiment that 10 people were going to do some mindfulness and then snack on Maltesers, crisps and oranges. And then 2 weeks later, the same group were going to do a relaxation session and eat the same foods after. So when they were eating the foods, they were doing a questionnaire around how much they enjoyed the taste, the texture and things like that, because I wanted to see whether mindfulness could improve enjoyment. But at the same time, I was also measuring how much these people were eating. And it was really interesting to find that actually for all 3 snacks, after the mindfulness session, calorie intake was lower than after the relaxation session. So there might have been lots of different reasons why, but this kind of did also strengthen other research that I'd found around kind of calorie intake when people are more mindful. And it makes sense, again, like I said, if we're more focused on what we're eating, chances are we'll be able to register kind of our fullness hormones and be able to realise when we are satisfied and when we don't really need any more. So what I would love you to do is join me on my Mindful May challenge. So this might help you if you were looking to create healthier choices to your diet, but it will also help to improve enjoyment of food, and potentially even help to improve kind of like your mental well-being, because studies have also shown that when we are mindful and more present in the day, and we're not looking into the future and worrying or reflecting on the past and regretting, actually when we're in the present, generally our mental well-being is better. So if you want to head over to my Instagram, which is @mind_nourishing, I'd love you to tag yourself in different mindfulness techniques that you're trying. So the hashtag is Mind Nourishing Challenge, or you might just want to put hashtag Mindful May to see what everyone else is doing across the month of May. So I'd love for you to join me, check me out on Instagram, give me a like, follow me, and I will see you soon.